George, don't go away. Come on back up. And Kim, join us. Heather, Darren, come join me here. George, last week in your message, you described the Wilshire Way as deliberate discipleship, mindful ministry, and conscientious community. But today I'd like to add to that part of the Wilshire Way also, graceful goodbyes. Now, to be clear, you will still be among us, but it is the end of a chapter. And what a grand chapter it has been. Thank you so much for investing yourself so deeply for so long in this place. Wilshire is indeed a different kind of Baptist church. Maybe that's in part because, well, you're a different kind of Baptist pastor. On a personal note, I've spent 20 of my 37 years in full-time music ministry with you in two places, at Hillcrest in Mobile and here for such a good time. And I'm so grateful for our work together, for the ways that you've trusted me to follow God's leadership in music and worship and created the space to lean into my gifts. It's been a privilege to work with you. Today is part one of a bifurcated farewell. This is your final Sunday in the Wilshire pulpit, but you are still our senior pastor for a time, so it's a bit of an open-ended farewell. Part two will take place on Sunday, August 28th, just a short time after George's 33rd anniversary as our pastor. And so we have some gifts today, but there are more to come in August. But for today, it is the Wilshire way, right? Again, to give gifts. I pass the baton to Heather.
Just one second. We have something. I predicted we'd be on the other side, so here we are. We, on behalf of the church, I would like to present something to Kim. As many of you know, our church is a better church, not just because of George, but because of what Kim has offered to our children over 33 years. The children that have passed through her classroom, and the ways in which our families are stronger because of her service to us and to our families. We just are so grateful for you, Kim. And so on behalf of the church today, we are providing Kim and her children, her female children, sorry, Rhett, but Callie, Jillian, and Cameron, a 2-night stay at a spa in Austin, including spa services. And what is a spa without a spa robe? So each of them will also receive a monogrammed spa robe to enjoy on their weekend together.
Now, George, lest you feel left out by not having a robe, but for the benefit of all of us of not having to see you or think about you in a robe. I do have a gift on behalf of the church to help you ride off into the sunset, so to speak. If you don't know about George, George is a lease guy when it comes to his automobiles. And so it has come to our attention that his current lease is coming up. So George, we offer you this gift to help you toward the first year payment of a new lease of a car of your choosing.
Lovely.
And so as I said, ride off into the sunset, we hope you do it in style.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, as Doug mentioned, this is not the last time you'll ever get to see George. So I want to remind you of that as he is heading out here in just a moment, that there are probably many things that many of you would like to say to George. There's time in the coming days and months to be able to do that. They do have a lunch that they have at the house, so we want to make sure they're able to get there sometime today. So be able to respect their time in that, and we look forward to getting to do this again here in a couple of months.
Terrific.
So.
Thank you.
In case you hadn't figured, these are our associate pastors, and they work together as a holy trinity of themselves. They really are terrific colleagues, and I want to say thank you to them especially, and to all of our staff that I have served with currently in the past. It is a joy to work with you and to have done so, and I bless you and thank you for all you have meant to me as well.